Are you tired of just getting by? Do you feel like you're constantly running on a treadmill, working harder and harder, but in today's world that's not enough? This is why building wealth is no longer a luxury. It has become an absolute necessity for anyone who wants to control their own destiny and live a life without constant financial stress. It's meant to empower you. You must become the active architect of your wealth. It's about buying freedom. So, we have a choice to make. Or we can face this new reality head on and learn the skills required to thrive in it. In this masterclass, you need to build a secure financial future. The old definition of financial freedom was simple: retire at 65 and live off your savings. For entrepreneurs and creators in 2025, financial freedom means something entirely different. It's a state of being you can start cultivating today. The new rules are about creating a life where your money works for you. It's about having enough passive income to cover your desired lifestyle, giving you the freedom to choose how you spend your time. The first new rule is that your mindset is your most valuable asset. The new way is to adopt a mindset of abundance and growth. Another key rule for 2025 is the absolute necessity of multiple income streams. The goal is to create a resilient financial ecosystem where money flows in from different directions. Finally, the most important new rule is that wealth is built through daily habits, not grand one-time actions. Financial freedom is the sum of small, consistent, and intelligent choices made every single day. This masterclass will show you how to build those habits, turning the complex process of wealth creation into a simple, repeatable system for success. When you hear financial freedom, what comes to mind? The myth sold to us is $1 million, a mansion, and endless vacations. But true financial freedom isn't about a number. It's about designing a life where your finances don't dictate your decisions. It's when your assets comfortably cover your living expenses. The goal is cash flow, not net worth. It's creating systems that fund your desired lifestyle. The real prize is the options and autonomy it buys you. Financial freedom is a journey of building systems for the life you want. What is the one resource you can never get more of? It's not money or connections, it's time. We all get 24 hours in a day, but the traditional path forces you to trade your time for money. The real goal of financial freedom is to reclaim ownership of your time by decoupling your income from the hours you work. When your assets are working for you, you are no longer a slave to the clock. Building assets is more powerful than earning a high salary that demands more of your time. Financial freedom is the key. Money is simply the tool that buys you this freedom. Every dollar you save and invest is a down payment on your future freedom. And time. Financial freedom delivers another incredible gift, the freedom of choice. Think about how many of your life decisions are influenced or dictated by your financial situation. The city you live in, the job you take, the risk you're willing to assume, even the food you eat, all constrained by a budget. You might dream of starting your own company, but fear of losing a steady paycheck holds you back. You might want to move closer to family, but the job market there isn't as strong. You are forced to choose the safe option over the one your heart truly desires. Financial freedom systematically dismantles these barriers. It expands your field of options from what is practical to what is possible. When you have a solid financial foundation, the world opens up in a new way. You can take that calculated risk on your entrepreneurial vision because your basic needs are covered. You can say no to a client that doesn't align with your values without bringing about rent. This power to say no is one of the greatest luxuries in life. This freedom extends to every corner of your existence. It's the ability to work from anywhere in the world, becoming a digital nomad if you wish. It's the freedom to invest in your education, learning new skills just for the joy of it. It's the ability to provide the best for your loved ones, great schools for your kids, or excellent care for aging parents. Your life transforms from a series of compromises into conscious, deliberate choices that reflect who you are. This is what it means to be the architect of your own life. You are no longer reacting to circumstances, you are creating them. Financial freedom gives you the resources to turn dreams into concrete action. It's about having the stability to be bold. You can build your business with long-term vision instead of chasing short-term cash flow. You can design your days around your peak energy, not a 9-to-5 schedule. This is the real power of wealth. It grants you the ultimate authority to live life on your own terms. Let's talk about one of the most destructive emotions we face, financial anxiety. It's that persistent nagging worry in the back of your mind about unexpected bills, a sudden job loss, or a market downturn. This constant low-grade stress is exhausting. It drains your mental energy, damages your health, and prevents you from thinking clearly and creatively. It keeps you in a state of perpetual fear, scarcity, and survival mode. You're so busy worrying about what might go wrong that you have no capacity left to focus on what could go right. This is one of the heaviest burdens that a lack of financial control places on us. The real meaning of financial freedom is therefore freedom from this chronic worry. It's about building a financial fortress so strong that it can withstand the inevitable storms of life. It's about knowing that if your car breaks down, your roof starts leaking, or you face an unexpected medical emergency, you can handle it without going into debt or having a panic attack. This peace of mind is priceless. It's a deep, quiet confidence that comes from knowing you have a plan, you have a safety net, and you are prepared for whatever comes your way. This is the feeling of true security. This sense of security isn't achieved by hoarding cash under your mattress. It's built strategically, piece by piece. It starts with creating an emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses. This is your first line of defense, your immediate buffer against life's curveballs. From there, it expands to include proper insurance coverage to protect you from catastrophic events. And most importantly, it's about building a diversified portfolio of income-producing assets. When you know that money is flowing in from multiple sources, the potential failure of any single one becomes far less terrifying. You are no longer fragile, you are resilient. When you remove the constant noise of financial anxiety, you unlock a new level of mental clarity and focus. Your brain is freed up to think bigger, to be more creative, and to solve more important problems. You can finally focus on growing your business, innovating in your field, and contributing your best work to the world. You can be more present in your relationships because you aren't distracted by money worries. This freedom from worry is not a passive state, it's an active advantage. It gives you the emotional and psychological stability to perform at your peak, making it one of the most powerful and tangible benefits of the entire wealth-building journey. Once you have secured your own time, your choices, and your peace of mind, a new and profound dimension of financial freedom emerges, the freedom to contribute. When your own needs are met, you naturally start to look beyond yourself. You begin to think about the impact you want to have on your family, your community, and the world. For many, this is the ultimate expression of wealth, is the ability to use your resources, your money, your time, and your influence to make a meaningful difference and leave a lasting legacy. This moves you from a life of success to a life of significance. This contribution can take many forms and it's deeply personal. For some, it might mean creating generational wealth, ensuring that their children and grandchildren have opportunities they never had. It's about passing down not just money but also financial wisdom, values, and a legacy of empowerment. It's about breaking cycles of poverty or financial struggle and establishing a new foundation of prosperity for your family line. This is a powerful motivator that drives many entrepreneurs to build something that will outlast them, creating a positive ripple effect for generations to come. For others, the freedom to contribute is about philanthropy and social impact. It's the ability to generously support the causes you care about, whether it's funding clean water projects, supporting local arts, or advancing medical research. When you're financially free, you can write a check without hesitation, but more than that, you can contribute your time and expertise. You can join the board of a non-profit, mentor aspiring entrepreneurs, or even start your own foundation to tackle a problem you're passionate about solving. Your wealth becomes a powerful tool for positive change in the world. Ultimately, building wealth is not a selfish act. It is an act of empowerment that extends far beyond your own life. By achieving financial freedom, you put yourself in a position of strength from which you can lift others up. You become a pillar in your community, an example of what is possible, and a source of opportunity for those who follow. The true end game of this journey isn't just about securing your own freedom, it's about using that freedom to create more freedom for others. This is how you build a real legacy, not just with the money you accumulate, but with the good you do with it. The journey to wealth begins with earning. You cannot save, invest, or build without income. Many approach earning with a limited mindset, seeing income as fixed. Your income is not fixed. It is a dynamic variable you control. Maximize your earning potential within your role and beyond. Become an engine of value creation. For traditional jobs, become indispensable. Maximize earnings by embracing multiple income streams. Monetize skills. Create digital products for passive income. Build a diversified portfolio so a downturn in one area doesn't cripple you. The more value you provide, the more your income will naturally grow. Once you're earning, the second pillar is saving. Saving is setting aside income today to build a better tomorrow. Automate your savings. Set up a recurring transfer to a high-yield savings account the day you get paid. The first goal, your emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months of expenses. Then save for the goals. Saving accumulates capital for investing. Aim to save 15-20% of your income. This discipline separates wealth builders from those living paycheck to paycheck. It's the bedrock for financial growth. Investing builds wealth by putting your savings into assets that grow and generate more money. It's like deploying an army of dollars that work for you even while you sleep, thanks to the power of compound growth. Start investing as early as possible. A simple way to invest is through low-cost index funds or ETFs, providing instant diversification. The key is discipline and a long-term perspective. Consistently invest through all market cycles. This patient approach builds wealth. Building wealth is like constructing a magnificent castle. But what happens if a dragon comes along? The fourth pillar, protection, is about building a moat and high walls around your castle to defend it from the catastrophic risks that can destroy everything you've built. Wealth protection is a critical component of any sound financial plan. The most fundamental layer of protection is proper insurance. Beyond insurance, this pillar also encompasses legal structures and asset protection strategies. Simple legal tools can create a powerful shield. Protecting your wealth also means protecting yourself from yourself and being vigilant against scams. Secure from life's most threatening financial dragons. And the final pillar is learning. The world of money is not static. It is constantly evolving. Therefore, the commitment to lifelong financial education is an absolute necessity for sustained success. Your financial knowledge is one of the few assets that can never be taken from you. You must become a dedicated student of wealth, taking 100% responsibility for your own financial literacy. You can achieve this by reading books, listening to podcasts, taking online courses, and following credible financial news sources. This consistent investment in your knowledge will empower you to make smarter decisions. Surround yourself with people who are more successful and knowledgeable than you are. Ultimately, financial mastery is a journey, not a destination. This pillar is about cultivating a curious and growth-oriented mindset, ensuring that your wealth is not only built but sustained and grown for the rest of your life. Before you can build wealth, you must first inspect the ground you're building on. Your money mindset is that ground. It's the invisible foundation, made up of beliefs and attitudes about money, likely formed in childhood. This internal programming dictates your financial reality. Many of us are operating from a flawed blueprint without even knowing it. These are called limiting beliefs, preventing you from reaching your full potential. The first step is to bring these hidden beliefs into the light. How do you uncover this blueprint? Become a detective of your own thoughts and feelings. Start writing down these automatic thoughts. Once identified, you can begin to challenge these limiting beliefs. You realize that they are not facts, they are just stories. You have the power to write a new story. You can consciously choose a new set of beliefs that support your goals. Now, once you've identified your limiting money stories, actively replace them. Rewire your brain from scarcity to abundance. Scarcity is rooted in fear, believing there's a limited pie. Abundance is rooted in possibility and trust. It believes the pie is constantly expanding. Money is energy that flows. By providing value, you attract more. Shift from "I can't afford it" to "How can I afford it?" Start with gratitude and positive affirmations. Change your perception and you'll see opportunities everywhere. Become an empowered creator of your financial destiny. This mindset attracts and sustains wealth. Many people treat their finances like they are a passenger in a car, being driven by someone else. They blame the economy, their boss, or bad luck for their financial situation. They give away their power by waiting for someone or something to come and rescue them. To truly master your money, you must fire the passenger and take the driver's seat. You must promote yourself to the position of Chief Executive Officer of You, Inc. As the CEO of your own financial life, you take 100% responsibility for everything. Being the CEO of your finances means you are proactive, not reactive. You are the one who sets the vision and the goals for your financial future. You are in charge. This means you must know your numbers. You need to track your net worth regularly, as this is the ultimate scorecard of your wealth building progress. Clarity gives you the power to make informed, strategic decisions instead of operating on guesswork and emotion. Finally, the CEO of You Inc. is decisive. You become the driving force behind your own financial success. The wealthy relate to risk differently than the middle class. Many are taught to avoid risk, prioritizing security with a stable job and savings accounts. But this fear can prevent significant gains. Building wealth requires calculated risks, not gambling. Calculated risk involves research and understanding potential upsides and downsides. See risk as the price of opportunity. Manage risk through asymmetric opportunities where the upside greatly exceeds the downside. Invest in yourself. The biggest risk is not taking any risk, leading to stagnation and untapped potential. Embrace calculated risks for exponential growth. In our instant gratification world, patience has become a superpower. We're constantly bombarded with stories of overnight success, crypto millionaires, and get-rich-quick schemes. This creates a really dangerous mindset that expects immediate results. People get all excited about a new financial plan or investment strategy, but when they don't see massive returns in just a few weeks or months, they get discouraged, give up, and jump to the next shiny object. This cycle of impatience is one of the main reasons why so many people fail to build lasting wealth. The truth is, building real, sustainable wealth is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It requires a long-term perspective. Mastering your money mindset means understanding and embracing the power of time. Compound growth is a force that works its magic over decades, not days. The biggest gains in your investment portfolio won't happen in the first year or even the first 5 years. They'll happen in years 20, 25, and 30 when the snowball of compounding has grown to massive size. A patient investor totally gets this. They don't panic during market downturns or get greedy during market bubbles. They stick to their plan, keep investing consistently, and know that time is their greatest ally. This long game mindset extends to your business and career as well. True mastery and high income are not built overnight. It takes years of dedicated practice to become a true expert. Entrepreneurs who chase quick cash grabs build flimsy businesses that collapse. The entrepreneurs who build legacy wealth patiently build strong brands and systems over many years. They focus on providing real value and building a solid foundation. To cultivate this patience, learn to celebrate the process, not just the outcome. Find joy in the daily habits of wealth creation, the act of saving, the discipline of investing, the process of learning a new skill. Set short-term goals to keep yourself motivated, but always keep your eyes on the long-term vision. Detach your emotions from day-to-day market fluctuations and month-to-month business revenue. By adopting a patient, long-term view, you inoculate yourself against anxiety and rash decisions. You play a different game, the long game, and that's the game that the wealthy always win. Let's be honest, when you hear the word budget, what feelings does it bring up? For most, it's negativity. It feels restrictive, tedious, and punishing. This is the great myth of budgeting, and why most people fail within the first month. They focus on what they have to cut back on. This traditional approach is flawed because it works against human nature. Like a crash diet, a restrictive budget is unsustainable, leading to overspending and guilt. The Genius Achievers approach requires a radical reframing. A budget is not a tool for limitation, it's a plan for your freedom. It's a proactive plan that aligns your spending with your deepest values and your biggest goals. It's about saying yes to the things you love and no to the things you don't. This is the key to creating a financial plan you can actually stick with for the long haul. It's not about deprivation, it's about intentionality. Instead of a budget, we're creating a freedom fund plan for maximum happiness and wealth creation. The process begins with vision. What does your rich life look like? Be specific about your life goals. Translate this vision into 4 key financial categories: fixed costs, investments, savings goals, and guilt-free spending. This is the money left over after you've covered your fixed costs, investments, and savings goals. Define these categories and assign a percentage of your take-home pay to each. Adjust percentages to fit your income and goals. The power of this system is its simplicity and focus on building wealth by living a life you love. The single most powerful tactic for ensuring your Freedom Fund plan succeeds is automation. As we've discussed, relying on manual discipline every single payday is, honestly, a losing strategy. The CEO of You Inc. builds systems that achieve the goal by default. Your financial system should be like a series of waterfalls. When your paycheck hits your main checking account, a set of automated transfers should kick in immediately, directing the water to where it needs to go. This ensures that your most important financial goals are met without you having to lift a finger or exercise any willpower. This is how you put your wealth building on autopilot. Here's how to set it up. First, create separate savings and investment accounts for your different goals. You should have a high-yield savings account for your emergency fund, other accounts for specific savings goals, and a brokerage account for your investments. The day your paycheck arrives, schedule an automatic transfer to send your designated investment percentage, say 20%, directly to your investment account. Schedule another automatic transfer to send your savings percentage, maybe 10%, to your savings accounts. This is the principle of pay yourself first, put into powerful automated action. Your future self is taken care of before you have any chance to spend that money elsewhere. After these automated transfers for your investments and savings have occurred, the money remaining in your checking account is for your fixed costs and your guilt-free spending. You can pay your bills as usual from this account, and the best part is whatever is left after bills are paid is your designated guilt-free spending money. You can spend it down to zero without a single ounce of worry, because you know with absolute certainty that your wealth building goals have already been met. You have successfully separated the decision to save from the act of saving, which is honestly the secret to long-term consistency. This automated system does more than just build wealth. It liberates your mental energy. You no longer have to waste time and brain power thinking about whether you should save or spend. The system handles the important decisions for you. This frees you up to focus on bigger things, like growing your business, developing new skills, or simply being present with your loved ones. Automation turns your financial plan from a source of constant stress into a silent, efficient engine working in the background to build your freedom. It's the closest thing to a set it and forget it solution for building wealth that exists. If setting up multiple accounts feels overwhelming, there's a simpler starting point. The 60% solution. Allocate 60% of your gross income to essential expenses. Divide the remaining 40% equally: long-term investments, short-term savings, fund money, and your emergency fund. This simple framework helps manage your money. It builds the habit of living on less than you make, the cornerstone of financial success. Budgeting should be a simple, powerful system that directs your money toward building the free, rich life you deserve. The old strategy was simple: secure one good job and hold on to it until retirement. However, in today's economy, this model is outdated and dangerous. Relying on a single income source is like building your house on one pillar. The modern path to financial security is paved with diversification. The same logic must be applied to your income. Creating multiple income streams is a fundamental requirement for financial resilience. It's about building a portfolio of active and passive income sources. Think of each new income stream as another layer of your financial fortress. In 2025, moving beyond a single income source is the definitive step from simply earning a living to strategically designing a life of freedom. One of the most transformative opportunities for entrepreneurs in 2025 lies within the burgeoning creator economy. You already possess a unique asset that no one else has: your specific knowledge, your accumulated experience, and your distinct passions. In the past, monetizing these intangible assets was difficult, but today's digital platforms have made it easier than ever to package your expertise and sell it to a global audience. This income stream is about transforming what you know into a digital product that can be sold over and over again, creating scalable revenue that is not directly tied to the hours you work. It's about building an asset from your intellect. The first step is to identify your niche. What problem can you solve for a specific group of people? What are you uniquely good at? This could be anything from marketing for small businesses to productivity hacks for busy founders to a hobby like artisanal bread making or landscape photography. The key is to be specific. Instead of a general business course, you might create a course on Instagram marketing for local coffee shops. This specificity allows you to stand out in a crowded market and attract a dedicated audience that is eager to learn from you. Your unique perspective and expertise are the raw materials for this powerful income stream. Once you have your niche, you can create a range of digital products. This could start with an ebook or a paid newsletter, which are relatively simple to produce. From there, you can develop more comprehensive offerings like a signature online course, a series of video workshops, or a membership community that provides ongoing content and support. The beauty of these products is that you create them once and they can generate income for years with minimal additional effort. You are building an automated system that delivers value and generates revenue 24/7, whether you are actively working, on vacation, or focused on another aspect of your business. This income stream does more than just add revenue. It builds your brand and authority in your industry. By sharing your knowledge, you position yourself as an expert and a thought leader. This in turn can attract higher paying clients for your primary business, open doors for speaking engagements, and create other unforeseen opportunities. It's a flywheel of growth where your content builds your audience buys your products, and your products enhance your reputation, creating a virtuous cycle. Tapping into the creator economy is a potent way to diversify your income by building a business around the one thing that is uniquely yours, your mind. While digital products offer incredible scalability, another powerful income stream lies in directly selling your high-value skills as a service. This is often one of the fastest ways to generate significant cash flow because it leverages the expertise you have already cultivated. For entrepreneurs, this often takes the form of high-ticket consulting, coaching, or specialized freelance work that is separate from your main business offering. This stream allows you to command premium rates by offering targeted solutions to other businesses, providing a direct and immediate boost to your overall income. Think about the core competencies that drive your business's success. Are you an expert in operations and systems? You could offer consulting to streamline their processes. Are you a master of digital advertising? You could take on high-paying clients for campaign management. The key is to productize your service. Instead of just offering open-ended consulting, package your expertise into a clear, defined offer with a specific outcome and a set price. For example, you could offer a 90-day business growth intensive or a complete website SEO audit, making it easier for clients to say yes. This approach offers a fantastic return on your time because you are monetizing your most potent skills at their highest market value. While your main business might have a broader customer base, a high-ticket service stream allows you to work with premium clients who are willing to pay for direct access to your expertise. This can inject large sums of capital into your financial plan, which can then be used to accelerate your investments or fund more passive income streams like a new digital product or real estate. It's a strategic way to trade a small amount of time for a large financial gain. To implement this without burnout, you must set firm boundaries. This is not about creating a second full-time job. It's about being highly selective, taking on only a few clients at a time, and charging a premium that reflects the value you deliver. By positioning yourself as a sought-after expert rather than a commoditized freelancer, you maintain control over your time and energy. This service-based stream acts as a powerful active income accelerator, a financial rocket booster you can fire up when needed to supercharge your journey toward financial freedom. This section is where the dream of financial freedom truly begins. Active income builds your initial capital, but the ultimate goal is to convert that earned income into passive income. This is money generated by assets you own, not by the hours you work. It's the engine of true wealth. There are two primary categories of asset-based income: portfolio income from financial investments and passive income from other assets like real estate. Portfolio income is generated from your investments in the stock market, primarily through dividends and capital gains. Another asset class for passive income is real estate, generating monthly cash flow from tenants. The key to building this stream is a long-term, disciplined approach to acquiring these income-producing assets. This is the ultimate objective: to build a portfolio of assets that generates enough passive income to make work optional, granting you the highest form of financial freedom. Creating multiple income streams can be exciting, but also overwhelming. The secret is not to work harder, but smarter, creating synergy between streams. Leverage your core platform, ensuring streams complement each other. Automate and delegate tasks. Reinvest in hiring help to focus on high-level strategy. Be patient and build incrementally, one solid layer at a time. This strategic approach builds a diverse income portfolio without sacrificing your well-being. Let's address the elephant in the room. Investing is the single most powerful engine for building wealth, yet most people never start. The financial industry makes it feel complicated and exclusive. This is a lie that keeps millions on the sidelines. Another reason is fear of making a mistake. Analysis paralysis and the quest for perfection are the enemy of progress. People believe they don't have enough money to start. Today, you can start with as little as $20. The amount is less important than the habit of starting. You don't need to be an expert or rich to start. The biggest risk is not investing at all. To succeed as an investor, you only need three powerful allies: simplicity, consistency, and time. The most effective investment strategies are incredibly simple. Building wealth is about making thousands of correct moves over a long period. Commit to investing a set amount every month, regardless of the market. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to multiply. Don't wait. Embrace a simple strategy, apply it consistently, and give your investments time to grow. Let's get practical. How should a beginner invest? The answer: the 3-fund portfolio. Popularized by Jack Bogle, it allows you to build a globally diversified, low-cost portfolio with just 3 investments. It's a perfect starting point that is both effective and easy to manage. The first fund is a US total stock market index fund. The second fund is an international stock market index fund. The third and final fund is a total bond market index fund. The percentage you allocate to each fund will depend on your age and risk tolerance. This simple 3-fund structure is the only portfolio most people will ever need. You now have the philosophy and the simple 3-fund strategy. The final crucial step is to put the entire system on autopilot and then learn to leave it alone. Automate everything and ignore the noise. The biggest threat to your investment returns is not a market crash, it's your own behavior. Build a system that runs without your constant intervention. Open a brokerage account at a low-cost provider, then set up an automatic contribution from your checking account to your brokerage account every month. Next, set up automatic investments into your chosen 3-fund portfolio. You set this up once and it runs forever without you having to do a thing. Delete the stock market app from your phone. Check in on your portfolio once or twice a year, primarily to rebalance. Other than that, leave it alone. Set up a simple automated plan and then go live your life. You've worked hard and your income is rising. The temptation? Upgrade your lifestyle. Bigger apartment, fancier car, pricier dinners. This is lifestyle inflation. Every raise leads to higher spending, keeping you stuck on the financial treadmill. Even high earners can end up living paycheck to paycheck if they let spending rise with income. The solution isn't denial, but intention. When you get a raise, commit at least half to savings and investments before spending more. This wealth-first mindset lets you enjoy some rewards now, while accelerating your path to true financial freedom. Don't let golden handcuffs keep you trapped. Make your future self the biggest beneficiary of your success. Modern money traps are everywhere. Buy now, pay later schemes, endless subscriptions, car payments, and the social media comparison game. Buy now, pay later splits payments, making you spend more than you realize and piling up small debts. Subscriptions seem cheap, but add up fast. Audit and cancel what you don't truly value. Car payments drain wealth. Drive reliable used cars and invest the difference. Social media pressures you to keep up with others' highlight reels. Anchor your spending to your own values, not others' expectations. Every dollar you reclaim from these traps is fuel for your investments. Make your financial plan your shield against these modern pitfalls. Financial discipline isn't about restriction, it's about conscious spending. Identify your money dials, the few things that bring you real joy, and spend freely there. Be ruthless in cutting costs on everything else. Redirect savings to investments and high-value experiences. This way you enjoy life now and build wealth for the future. No guilt, no deprivation. Say yes to what matters and a strategic no to the rest. Financial freedom isn't a one-time event, it's a daily habit. Like fitness, wealth is built through small, consistent actions. Saving, investing, learning. Start now. Automate a small investment, cut one unnecessary expense, have a money conversation. Each action is a vote for your future self. Focus on winning today, not just chasing a distant goal. Your habits shape your identity as a wealthy person. Freedom is something you become one disciplined day at a time. As you build wealth, your focus expands beyond yourself. True wealth is about legacy, breaking cycles of struggle and empowering future generations. Pass down not just money, but knowledge and opportunity. Financial freedom lets you give back, mentor, create jobs, support causes, and inspire others. Your success lifts your family and community, creating a ripple effect of opportunity. Legacy wealth is measured by the lives you impact, not just your bank account. Throughout this masterclass, we have talked about mindsets, systems, and habits. But all of these are components of something much larger, a new identity. To create lasting change, you cannot simply do different things. You must become a different person. You must shed the identity of someone who is stressed about money, who lives paycheck to paycheck, or who is a passive bystander in their financial life. Today, you are invited to step into a new identity, the identity of a genius achiever. This is more than just a label, it's a commitment to a new way of thinking, acting, and living. It's a declaration that you are the CEO of your life. A genius achiever is not defined by their current net worth, but by their trajectory. They are defined by their commitment to lifelong learning and growth. They understand that their mindset is their most valuable asset, and they work to cultivate one of abundance, possibility, and ownership. They are proactive, not reactive. They don't wait for things to happen, they make things happen. They design a life with intention, creating a plan for their money that aligns with their vision for a rich life. They are the architects of their own destiny, building their financial future brick by brick with unwavering discipline and focus. Becoming a genius achiever means you play a different game than most people. While others are chasing get-rich-quick schemes, you are patiently playing the long game of compound growth. While others are falling for money traps and lifestyle inflation, you are practicing conscious spending and investing in your freedom. While others blame external circumstances for their lack of progress, you take radical ownership of your results, learning from your mistakes and constantly optimizing your strategy. You operate from a place of clarity and confidence, knowing that you have the knowledge and the systems to succeed. This is the community we are building. A community of entrepreneurs, creators, and leaders who are committed to mastering their finances in order to make a bigger impact on the world. We support each other, we challenge each other, and we hold each other accountable to the highest standards of personal excellence. Adopting this identity is your first and most important investment. When you start thinking and acting like a genius achiever, the financial results will inevitably follow. Your external world is always a reflection of your internal world. Build the identity first and the wealth will come. We've covered a lot, defining financial freedom and providing mindsets to transform your life. But knowledge without action is useless. The most important part is what you do in the next 24 hours. Your journey to legacy wealth begins today with one small, decisive action. It's time to accept the Genius Achievers Challenge. Before you sleep tonight, complete just one of these actions. Calculate your net worth. Identify your money dials. Open a high-yield savings account or automate your first investment. Choose one. It's about breaking the inertia and proving you're serious about change. This builds positive financial habits that will carry you to your goals. The path is laid out, the tools accessible, and the potential limitless. The only variable left is you. Will you accept the challenge and take that first step? The choice is